So what are we going to learn today? Are we really going to learn today or are we just here to play for next 1 hour?
Algebra.
Zebra. Yaditi.
I think we're just gonna play math or numbers for 1 hour.
Okay. Let's play with maths. So Nihit, you can pull a chair from there. There's a chair, if you just cross the car and you'll find one. You can easily lighter one.
I like the car inside here.
There was a hail in the night yesterday. Just go and pick one. Okay. Tasvik, let's come back to the class. No point discussing about things which are not so important. You pick the chair. You pick the chair. Okay, wonderful. I think everybody has a place to sit. Now, a question to everybody. Never ever sit next to Tasvik. That is a blunder you will do. There are two kids who are very have got a very bad reputation. One is Tasvik, one is you. They both mess with kids sitting next to them. Okay? Alright. So, what is that we are going to learn today? And what we were trying to learn yesterday? We tried learning what is basic understanding of financials. Right? Yeah. So, okay. I'm just giving some space for Rudraj. So, we started learning with what is the basic understanding of financials. And some of you probably understood, some of you did not. What questions we have there? Any question with understanding of financial? Okay, let me make it a little interactive class today. I want to buy a house. I don't have money. What do I do?
Borrow. Earn.
You get
Save.
I get a loan. Borrow.
You can earn.
I said I don't have money. Earning will take me 10 years. I want to buy it tomorrow.
Then you get a loan.
Get a loan. Okay? Yeah, Sohina. Tell me what are the other options I have?
Borrow money from somebody.
Borrow money from somebody. See, I like a house which is worth $5 million. Will somebody give me $5 million?
No. Probably just
I
100,000.
could also borrow money from the bank too.
If they're a billionaire, I guess.
See, your smartness is not needed here. You can go and borrow money from Elon Musk. He has $500 billion. That is not a discussion in the class. Okay? That is not a discussion in the class. Don't go in that direction. Yep.
You can ask the person.
I'm getting a different color too.
Ananya and Aditya, you might want to go on mute. There is a discussion which is outside the syllabus. Okay.
You can ask the person that you're asking to borrow from, give you a little half, and then you have to pay them back after.
Okay. So here's the deal. Okay, yeah, sure. You were saying something. I want to get your point of view before I conclude.
I have a question. What's a loan again?
Loan is something like it's another glorified term for borrowing. Okay. When I borrow from Usher, I'll say, Usher, give me $100. That is okay. That is borrowing. But if I go and ask bank, say, okay, Bank of America, give me $500. It is not called borrowing. It's called loan. Okay. Because they will give you loan and they will take interest from you. They'll say, okay, fine, I'm okay to give you $500, but you have to give me $2 interest per month for next 5 years, or till you pay off all the loan. Okay, so that is the loan. So that's the official term for borrowing from any financial institution, be it bank, be it any other financial services company. Okay.
So what if you ask Bank of America, you want $10 million and they don't have it? What do? They do.
Bank will never have a situation where they will not have money. Okay, they will always have a lot more money than what you and I need. Only problem is they will check whether you have the ability to return that money or not. There is a difference between me and any rich guy who has billions of dollars. Okay, somebody wait. Hold your horses. Your horses are going in all directions. Okay, so there's a difference. when I go for borrowing money from bank, okay, I bought my car, I took loan from the bank. I bought my house, I took loan from the bank. When I bought my car, that time they said, okay, fine, it's a small money, 40,000, I can give you loan. They gave me loan after checking my pay slips. Do I have the ability to return the money or not? When I went for buying the house, they did more checks because the house is much more costly than a loan, than a car. So they had to check whether I have the ability to return that money for such a costly thing or not. With my salary, they were okay to approve me for this loan. If I go and tell, okay, give me a loan for $50 million, I want to buy a chopper, they will outrightly say no.
What's
They will
the
say,
chopper?
chopper is a helicopter.
Oh.
They will say, go to hell. You don't have the ability to buy a helicopter and maintain it. You will never be able to pay it back to me. Because bank, when they give loan, they always check whether the person who is borrowing the money has the ability to return it back or not. Yes.
So if you ask like a bank to give you $3 million and you have $5 million, then they check and you have $5 million, then will
No.
they say yes?
No, they will not check whether I have $5 million or not. If I ever had $5 million, why would I go and borrow?
Yeah.
They will check my ability, my earning potential.
So
Hold it. Let's say, just an example. If I say I need a 500,000 loan for 30 years.
yeah.
Wait, no damn. Hold it there. If I say $500 million for 30 years, meaning I'm saying that I will pay this loan in 30 years. They have ways to calculate. Okay, $500,000, 30 years, you have to pay me $3,300 per month.
3,300. That means
No, don't so use your mouth less, way more. That will
That
be
means
helpful.
$3,300.
Yeah, this is the monthly EMI that I have to pay, which will enable me to pay the entire loan in 30 years. Okay.
So you do 3,300 times 30, and then you get how much you have.
That's what I'm saying. Calm down. Take a deep breath. See, 30 years has 30 into 12, this many months. So we are talking about 360 month. Okay? And then 360 month, every month I am paying 3,300. Look at the amount of money I'm paying. I'm paying much more than this. Okay? So that is, so don't go into that calculation for now. You guys are still small. Okay? Don't go into that calculation
But I
yet.
do know that calculation.
What I'm trying to say here is, bank give us loan. They will make sure that when they are giving me this much money, they will at least make this much money from me. So they will get 100,000 more. This is called interest. 100,000 or 150,000, depending on what kind of interest rate are. Okay, they will make sure that they are making money out of it. Okay, nobody is here for doing charity. Bank doesn't love me. Okay, because of which they will give me this loan. They will only give me loan if they know that I can pay this loan back to them and it will be beneficial for them. This benefit is called interest. When I borrow money from, let's say, Nikhil, saying, Nikhil, give me $50, he will say, okay, fine, $50 is fine. You take it from me, you can give it to me after 2 months. He will not ask me for interest.
Okay.
That is called loan. That is called borrowing. If I go and ask bank, give me $1, bank will say, no, I'll not give you $1.
Why?
Because they want interest, and $1 nobody will give interest for. Okay? So that's why there is a difference between borrowing money and taking loan from the bank. Is that part clear to everybody?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you
So-
noticed something?
Yeah. Go ahead, Nandip. You're saying something.
Have you noticed something about me?
You had a haircut?
Yeah.
So-
At first, I thought interest is like the loan is interest of what you have.
No. So loan, see,
At first, I thought.
right. So here's the thing. So let's try concluding it now instead of discussing only. It's a very simple thing. Remember one thing, nobody loves any of us except our parents.
Yeah.
Meaning,
I know myself.
Okay, keep loving yourself, that's perfectly fine. What I'm saying here is that calm down, calm down. Recall God, recall parents, take a deep breath and come back to math. Now, so here's the thing. If you go for borrowing money from bank, they don't give it to you for free. As simple as that. Because if banks start distributing money to people for free, they will end up closing it. Okay? So they do it for a reason. And this is the reason, the interest, the extra money that they take from you. They will give you this much, say, okay, fine, you pay it back to me in 30 years or 20 years. But if you calculate, you will end up paying more than what you borrowed. And this is the interest. This is the reason why banks give loan. Okay? That is one.
Because they want money.
We also want money. Everybody wants money. Bank have a different way of
Oh,
making
that's
money.
why bank needs money so they don't never run out.
Everybody needs money. There are people working in the bank. They get salary, right? How do they get salary? Bank gives them the salary. From where they get the salary? From this interest. Yes. Yes, Anika.
My parents were broke.
Okay, that's
I have a sharpener.
right. Okay. So this is one part of it. Now, so here, now let's go back to day in life of somebody like me. What happens? I work every day for 30 days in a month, then I get salary. Okay? What do I do with my salary? As soon as I get my keep quiet. Okay? Because unnecessary talks are dangerous. Okay? Now, so hear my story first, and that will help you get an understanding of the financial planning. I get my salary after working 30 days. That's what do I do? As soon as I get my salary, what do I check? Okay, I got my salary. Okay, I have to pay rent. I have to pay EMI. Okay. Then I have to buy groceries. Okay. Okay. Then I have to pay utilities. Electricity bill, internet charges, phone bills.
What? Phone bills? What the
Phone bills, that is not a debatable topic. Phone don't come for free. AT&T doesn't love you either, like the bank. Okay? So, you have to pay for utilities, you have to pay for garbage disposal, everything. All that is under utilities. Then you will say, okay, fine. I have to keep money for gas so that my car can run the whole month. Okay, here. And then you'll recall, okay, what else do I need?
Electricity bill.
Electricity bill is part of utility, okay? Electricity, phone, city of McKinney,
City of Bikini.
water bill. Yeah, when I say city of McKinney, I'm saying talk about the water bill or the garbage collection bill that they send every month. Then you'll say, okay, fine. I have to spend some money for my kids' classes.
School. Monthly school fee.
So, yeah, school fee, right?
car?
Car. Why do you need a car?
Okay.
For a month.
First of all, stop making those unnecessary sounds. Okay? Then for insurance. Okay.
Sir,
Yep. Yes, Ami.
does insurance count as like auto insurance and health insurance?
Both.
Okay.
So, car
It makes sense.
and health.
Sometimes it makes sense that you need a car for a
Life
month.
insurance.
A
What
month
about
if
home
you're going
insurance?
if you're going on a vacation
Yeah.
for a month.
Home insurance.
Home insurance. Or is there something called travel insurance?
Is there something called car insurance?
I have written down.
And
Dentist
is there something
insurance?
called
No,
travel?
so don't medical health insurance covers everything, okay? So don't say dentist insurance, then pediatric insurance, then the patient insurance. Don't go that far. Yep.
Is there something called travel insurance?
If you are traveling, do you travel every month?
No.
Let's not worry about it.
But I do travel every year.
No,
Say.
settle down. Sit down. Yeah, it seems like you're going to jump onto my face to ask a question. Okay. Yes, Ami.
Oh, sorry, I just kept it.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Before, one time I remember, like, I don't know where they traveled, but they traveled there and they, like, borrowed this card.
That's car rental. That's called car rental.
Oh,
So, okay, you stay a little away. You both are equally problematic. Okay. And remember, I can see you as well. Okay. Then, guys, not going well. It's not going well. Okay. Now, then something called travel. Sometimes we travel for leisure. Sometimes we travel for important requirements.
Like business travel.
Okay. Yeah. So now when I got my salary, I looked at all the expenses, okay? Okay, fine. I got some money, so much, all this thing let's say I got $5,000.
That's what
So you guys are going in wrong direction always. $5,000 dang, $10,000 dang. What do you do with dang? Dang doesn't help. Okay? So come back here, come back. So you looked at this earning, you got your salary, and then all the expenditure together is giving you $4,000. So you need to, out of this much money, you have to put, let's say, $4,000. What you're left with, let's say 1,000. This becomes your saving. This is what you save. So this is your earning, this is your spending, and this is your saving. Why do we do saving?
because we want to save for unexpected stuff.
Okay, that's fine.
Unexpected stuff.
Okay, guys, don't trigger a debate. Just answer the question and go muted. Okay?
Okay.
Mute and go.
Your smartness makes you answer questions incorrectly in the class, in the test. So that smartness is of no use. Okay? Alright. So, earning, expenditure and saving. Why do we save? We save for multiple reasons. We save for any unexpected expense. Somebody in the family falls sick, hand down. Somebody in the family might fall sick. You have to save something for the rainy day. Sometimes we also save. Let's say my kids are growing up. When they go to college, I have to spend a lot of money on their education.
They can
I save for that as well. Put it down. Put it down. You understood what I'm saying, right? Let's not trigger a discussion. So
it's like, so you can spend some money and you save it the rest for like college.
what if I don't have kids?
Then you still
So
save money.
okay, use your brain. As I always say, your mouth is dangerous. All of us, except for me as a teacher. Your mouth is dangerous. Because if you use your mouth more, you're not using your brain. And that is what will get you a wonderful score in the exam. Okay? Happy about it?
No.
So then start using your mouth more judiciously. Okay. Alright. Let's come back. So when you talk about financials, you talk about how do you plan based on your earning, your expenditure and what you want to save. Let's say if your earning is $3,000 and now nobody will say dang. Otherwise I'll kick you out of the classroom. Your earning is $3,000 and when you looked at all your expenses, this is $4,000. That means you don't have enough money to take care of all your expenses. This is wrong financial planning. So that's why for all of us it is very important to understand what my earnings are, what my expenditure would be and how much I can save for future. When you look at all these things together, this is called financial planning. And that is what every elderly person or every earning member in the family does in the beginning of the month and throughout the month. Okay? There could be some expenses that I forgot to capture here. And then halfway through in the month, I realized, oh, I have to spend some more money. That is when this saving comes to my rescue. If I'm not saving for future, then my financial planning goes for a toss. Yes, Ashar.
Can I go to the restroom?
Yes, please. So this is a crux of what we want to learn from a financial planning perspective. Okay. There are a lot of things that you will learn. When you don't have money, if you are running short of money, you will take loan. There are different types of loans. Hands down, Tasvik, please. You are not the only person who is going to talk throughout. If you see, you disrupted the flow of my thoughts.
I was just going to say you could also.
You disrupted my flow of thoughts. You get that? So that's why talking is dangerous, I said. Now, if I take 5 minutes to collect my thoughts again, everybody waiting 5 minutes without any reason. That is why I say, unnecessary talking is dangerous. Okay, coming back to this. So now, when you plan your finances, and there's some unexpected finances, and unexpected expenditure that comes your way, that is when you end up taking loans. And those, if you don't have enough money in your saving. And these loans, when you take from anybody, they don't give you loans without any motivation. They give you loan to make money out of your situation. Hello Radhya, you joined a little late today? Okay, so we are talking about financial planning. So summary of what we have learned so far is what you earn, what you spend, and what you save. That is, if you do that in a more organized way, that is called financial planning. If you come across a situation where you have to spend money, but you have no money, that is when you go taking loan. And when you take loan, nobody gives you loan without any motivation. That's right. You were a very nice kid 1 year ago. Okay, I want the same Tasvik to be back. If you really want to be making good use of the class, okay, please. Now, when I don't have money and I still have to spend, be it for a medical reason, be it for an immediate need, be it for something which cannot be avoided, I take up loan, and that loan is taken always from the banks, because that is where they have different options for us. Mosquito will go in your mouth. Okay, so when you take loan from the bank, they don't give money for free, because they don't get money for free either. Nobody gets money for free. So when they give you money, they will say, okay, fine, if I am giving you $100, I can give you $100 only if I am getting 120 back from you. Maybe in 6 months, maybe in 10 months, whatever the deal is. Okay, so this $20 extra that you are giving to the bank, that becomes a money for banks to survive, because they need to have staff whom they will have to pay salary, they need to have infrastructure where they have to spend money, they have to pay utility bills as well, right?
What is staff? Do you know?
Employees.
Oh.
Okay, so this is how the loan thing works. When you're taking loan, always remember, nobody will give you loan without any interest. And interest is nothing but the motivation for them. Okay, there are different banks giving different levels of interest depending on how things work. So it's always better to plan your finances in a way that you don't end up taking loan, because if you're taking loan, you are paying more money than what you borrowed. Okay. Now, apart from this, there is one more thing that is more prevalent nowadays. In last 30 years, you will see people using credit card. Credit card is also another type of loan.
Debit and credit cards.
There is a difference between debit card and credit card.
Like,
Okay, guys.
debit card is your earnings and credit card is what you get from the bank.
So, you say one word, I will catch it, I'll explain it for everybody's benefit. Don't go into a long debate, yeah?
What is also Visa in it?
Okay, wait, hold your horses. Your horses are not tamed. There are two types of cards that you guys will see. One is called debit and one is called credit. Let's say I have money, let's say I have $1,000. I will not keep that money at my home. Okay, I will keep that in the bank. I have my bank account, I will put my money there. This is my money, I can withdraw it whenever I want. Okay, so let's say I have built a relationship with Bank of America or Wells Fargo or whoever it is. I will say, okay, fine, Bank of America, please keep my money safe with you. That is my account. When I keep my money with the Bank of America, you guys would have seen ATM machines, right?
Yeah.
Where you can withdraw money, deposit money. So when I have my account with Bank of America, this is my money. Let's say I have $1,000. Okay? This is my bank account with Bank of America. Tomorrow I want to go buy something from Walmart for $50. I will say that, okay, I have money here. I don't have the currency with me, but I have my debit card. Every debit card is linked to my account. Okay? So this is my money, and debit card is the means to use that money.
So that's the most used card that you pay for? That's
Hold it. There is no most least. This is just a card.
No, is that the card that you pay from?
So you have to hear the whole story to get a conclusion out of it. So what I'm saying is, I have some money, I put the money with Bank of America, say, okay, keep my money safe. And they say, okay, I have created one account for you where I have kept your money. And how do you use this money? I'm giving you a debit card. And this debit card will have all the information about your bank. Tasvik, I scold you, you don't listen. I told you in a very nice way that I want the same Tasvik to be back which I had 1 year ago, who was a very nice kid, focusing more on math. Not as naughty as you are right now. Both the tricks have failed. I have to find out the third trick. And third trick might not be good. It might not be nice. Because my third trick is pick up a phone. Okay, so debit card is nothing but it's my way to use my own money. Bank gives me a card saying this is your debit card. If you have $1,000, debit card will know. When you go for buying something, you swipe the debit card, it will deduct money. Let's say I bought $50 worth of grocery from Walmart. It deducts from this one, say okay, $9.50. Now, my account balance is changed. Okay? So this is called debit card. Now, I spend more than what I have. And bank says, okay, I have a way for you. Instead of using your money from debit card, I'm giving you a credit card. Okay? And in the credit card, they'll say, okay, I'm giving, based on your earning potential, I'm giving you a limit of $4,000. So you can use up to $4,000 without having the money. Tasvik, what is the problem with that?
Nothing.
You'll get a timeout. You know what it means? You will learn it. You get it very often. And yes, learning bad things from him. Don't be friends with kids who are not learning things. So here, credit card is nothing but it's another way of borrowing money from the bank. My Bank of America says, okay, you have only $950 in your account, so maximum you can spend is $950. But don't worry, I'm giving you a debit card, credit card with 4,000 limit. You can spend 4,000 extra, apart from money you have. So this is like another way of borrowing money from the bank. Okay? But, you know what? Here they will say, for every $100 you spend, I will charge you $30 a year.
Wait, what?
That is the interest. The interest rates are very high for credit card.
But that's not high, it's just per year. So that means that's 365 days.
When you take a loan, personal loan from bank or a home loan, do you know how much they charge? For every $100 they charge only $3 per year.
What?
This is the interest. And this is the interest. See, this is 10 times.
Yeah, but it's per year, so that means 365 days.
Talk to your daddy. Understand how does the credit card, is credit card a good deal? There are people who take $50,000 from credit card and they have to pay $800 per month only for interest.
Ears. That's much more worse than ears.
I'm sorry?
Paying with ears is better, not as much. Because
No. So that's why I'll say hold your conclusion for now. Just compare 3 versus 30. 3 is much less, 30 is much more. And only thing that I want you guys to take away from this class is that credit card is not a good deal. Because credit card's rate of interest is very, very high. People ruin their life by using credit card too much.
So almost everybody in the US uses credit cards.
There are 70% of the population in US who is not even graduate. Do you want to be among them?
No. Like almost every person who's
Everybody uses credit card because that's a trap the banks have created. Okay, it's a very risky thing. Credit cards are not a good thing. Don't conclude anything. Just stop it there. Banks give you credit cards based on your ability to return, but when you take credit cards and overuse it, you'll have no ability to return. Okay, at one point in time, you'll not be able to return it. And again, don't think too much about it for now. Only look at this: $3 versus $30. There's a huge difference. Okay, and credit card rates are very, very high. And from an understanding point of view, if you are using credit card, you are creating more liability for yourself, and banks are wanting you to use credit card because they get higher rate of interest. See, for every $100 they are getting $30 through credit card and only $3 through home loan. Obviously, banks would want to give a lot of credit card because they are making more money. But for individuals, this is not a good thing. But this is still an option. From understanding point of view, yes,
That is better.
nothing is better. Simple thing is, you just need to know. And once you guys grow up, then you will make decisions. Don't rush to make a decision when you are so very young. Okay? Learn things. You want to go to the bathroom?
So borrowing is better than using a credit card, right?
Nobody will give you money always. Okay? Borrowing, if you keep borrowing money from your friends, one day you will lose all your friends.
Oh.
Okay? What happens is, if somebody is borrowing very often from the friends, as soon as they see you coming toward their house, they will close the door and pretend as if they are not home. Okay? Do you want to lend money to your friends every day?
No.
Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that. So that's okay. All right. Let's see. Whatever we have discussed about financial planning, anything that is sounding very complicated to anybody. Ananya, you're not the only person in the class, unfortunately. Ananya, Aditya, Aditi, Suhina, Mandeep, anything that is not clear? Aradhya, anything that is not clear to you, beta?
I understand.
You understand? How about Satvik?
Yeah, I understand too.
Okay. How about Mandeep and Suhina?
Yes.
Nobody's feeling sleepy now, right? Because of the speech that I was giving.
What speech?
Yes, I just feel like sleepy.
You feel sleepy?
What speech?
Let me wake up. Let me wake up everybody now.
Okay.
And wake up call for Satvik and you guys is in one sentence. Use your brain more, lips less. Very smart. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the next thing that Aditi wanted to learn. Algebra.
Algebra. What?
You don't know what that is?
Algebra. You know, coordination things, I like that topic.
I've never. Why don't we just?
Okay. So,
Can I ask you a question, please?
yes, please. Okay. Algebra. I sometimes I fail to understand whether you guys have problem with your sense of humor or I am struggling to understand what you guys say. Okay. So Aditi, tell me what do you mean by algebra? You wanted to learn algebra, but before I go into that, I want to know what you Aditi, are you Aditi? Stop. Yeah, Aditi. You said you want to learn algebra. I want to know from you what exactly you want to learn.
I want to learn adding fractions of different denominators.
That we learned yesterday.
Oh yeah, so I will learn algebraic patterns.
Algebraic patterns. Okay. That is one. Anything else in the class that you guys want to learn? Let me check with Satvik. Satvik has been very quiet today. Yeah, Satvik. Tell me, what do you want to learn?
Nothing.
Nothing? You want to learn anything? Okay, let's see what Asher wants to learn.
I would want to learn, I don't know, nothing.
Nothing? Okay, let's see what Shanvi has to say. Okay, I'll come to you guys. You guys talk the most. Yeah, yes. Yes, Shanvi.
We're having like little tests at them at school. It's like equivalent fractions.
Equivalent fractions, okay? Equivalent fractions, algebra. Okay. Here. Okay, yeah, Suhina. Yes, sorry, Joy. Tell me, what do you want to learn?
I wanted to learn equivalent fractions as well.
Okay, so equivalent fraction is covered. Suhina, what do you want to learn? And this is a... You don't... Say that again, Beta? You don't know?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about equivalent fractions. Yes.
Coordination planes.
Coordinate planes. We talked about that.
I don't really like the topic.
Huh? What is that?
I like the topic.
You like the topic, but doesn't mean we'll do the same thing again and again, right?
Financial literacy.
What did we do this time?
I want to do it again.
Some of the kids will need 5-minute timeout, and that timeout would be like this. What I'll do is from next class onwards, I'll put a carpet in this classroom.
Carpet?
Small carpet. Listen to me, okay? A small carpet that'll be facing that side. All the kids who are being mischievous, they'll sit on that carpet and do meditation for 5 minutes. No word being uttered. When I do a timeout, I'll send you guys to that corner, sit on the carpet, on the floor, and meditate. Close your eyes and keep breathing for 5 minutes without making even a single whisper.
What if that happens?
That will happen next class.
No, what if that whisper happens?
5 minutes becomes 10 minutes.
Okay.
Alright. So, okay, coming back to this. So we are going to learn equivalent fractions and little bit of algebra. So, what do we mean by equivalent fraction? And there are 3 kids who will not be given chance to speak unless I ask. That is Tasvik, Yug.
And who else?
I'll disclose later. No. You got the message, right? Okay. Now, if I say 3 by 6, everybody here, 3 by 6, I wrote a fraction 3 by 6. I don't like this.
Why?
Will not be got to speak. I'm saying I don't like this. I want a different number. But I don't want to change the value. That is what is called equivalent fraction. So use your ear and brain more. When I'm not even said a comma, you are concluding that is a full stop and then you're asking a question. Please don't do that. That's a mistake. I have a number 3 by 6. I'm saying that I don't like this number. I want to use a different fraction without changing the value. That is what is called equivalent fraction, hands down, Tasvik. You have done enough mischief today. I'll not let you speak. Yeah.
I think it's 1, 2.
1 by 2. So, you guys rushed for an answer. And my approach is, I will go step by step. So again, hear me out. I have a fraction. I don't like this. I want a different fraction but the same value. That is exactly what is called equivalent fraction. And that is where we do tic-tac-toe. Now you will see the beauty of tic-tac-toe. If I have 3 by 6, can I change it? Yes, I can. 3 I can write as 3 into 1. And 6 I can write as 3 into 2. Yes, Shanvi.
The way I learned it is you add 3 to the top number, and then it equals 6, and then you add 6 to the bottom number, and then you get 12, and then you have the bracket.
So that will make it a little complicated. I will teach you a trick that will not go wrong. Adding 3 here, adding 6 here might get a little confusing. I'll tell you guys one simple approach. I have 3 by 6. What did I do? 3 I can write as 3 into 1. I'll only deal with multiplication and division. Okay, I will not go to addition and subtraction because that is where it might go wrong. 3 I can write as 3 into 1 and 6 I can write as 3 into 6. What did I find? I find 3 common. I can do tic-tac-toe. And that is what gives me 1 by 2. So value of 1 by 2 is same as 3 by 6. This is called equivalent fraction. 1 by 2 is equivalent of 3 by 6, meaning the value of 1 by 2 is same as this one. Okay?
Because both of them are half of each the denominator.
Correct. So I'm saying that this is, when you convert this into decimal, it will become 0.5. When you convert this into decimal, this will become 0.5. That's why I'm saying these are same or equivalent fraction. So here 3 by 6 or 1 by 2 are my equivalent fraction. Now let's say somebody gives 2 by 5 and says find out the equivalent fraction. Here how can I split it? I can say 2 into 1. 5 I can write as 5 into 1 only. Both are prime numbers. I cannot break them down. But I can always pick any number. Sriranvi, you have a golden opportunity. You'll say I can pick any number that I like. Pick let's say 2. Multiply this by 2. Multiply this by 2. This became 2 into 2, 4. This became 10. 4 by 10. This is your equivalent fraction. You don't have to worry. If you did not like number 2, I'll say to find. I don't like 2. I like 7. Put a 7 here. Put a 7 here. And then multiply. 2 7s are 14. 5 7s are 35. This is your equivalent fraction for 2 by 5.
You can multiply with any number?
Any number. You choose any number. Yes, Joy.
You can divide it too, right?
Why to divide? Division is something that I don't like. That's why, if you guys remember, if I said, if you have to divide 2 by 5 by 4 by 8, I don't like division. What do? I convert that into multiplication.
And then that
8 becomes 4.
down.
Right? So, I'm saying, why to divide? And it's the same thing, right? If you look at it this way. Here, you have divided by 7. Here, you are again dividing by 7. Don't look at division or multiplication. I'm saying, or not even addition, subtraction. I'm saying you have a fraction. Somebody gives you 3 by 8. You have to find out equivalent fraction. Okay, I like number 5. Okay, 5. Multiply by 5 here, multiply by 5 here. This becomes your 5 3 are 15, 8 5 are 40. This becomes your equivalent fraction. That.
I think you circled the decimal.
What is that?
He's saying
You
that
know that there's a point that's called a decimal.
That's a decimal.
Oh.
So I'm not going to decimal right now. I'm not even going that route.
How did it become 40 when 5 and 5?
I had, see, what is that? See, first of all, before you guys ask the question, did you understand what we are trying to do?
yes,
So, simple thing was that I have a fraction 1 by 6, let's say. I have to find out equivalent fraction. Can I break it? Okay, I can say 1 as 1 into 1, 6 as 6 into 1. Nothing is changing. It remains the same.
you can do 1 times any number and 6 times any number.
So my best way is, I will just close my eyes and pick a number 3. I'll multiply this by 3, multiply this by 3. This become 1 by 6 became 1 3 are 3, 6 3 are 18. 3 by 18. This is my equivalent fraction for 1 by 6. You did not like 3, you like 18, multiply 1 by 18 and 6 by 18 and have fun. Yeah?
How do you multiply 6 times 18?
Huh?
How are you going to find 600?
You don't know how to multiply?
I do.
Then
I don't know.
why you are wasting time then? By asking the question. Okay. So did everybody understand?
Yes.
Equivalent fraction is the easiest thing that you can do in your life. Any fraction that you are given, you can find how many equivalent fractions. Any guess?
Infinity?
Okay. Yeah, Joy. How many equivalent fractions you can find out for a given fraction? Okay, let's check this. If I have 2 by 5, how many equivalent fractions you can find, Joy, for me? How many? Not you don't have to do it now. I'm just asking you how many you can find. 10. Can you find?
7.
7. Okay. How about you, Satvik?
Like 20.
20. How about you, Shanvi?
100?
Mandeep, how many you can find?
I can find some.
Wait, I'll come to you. Why are you in a hurry?
I'm just still thinking.
Okay. How about you, Aditi? How many equivalent fraction you can find if I give you one fraction?
I think I can only find one. The
Only-
one is 4/10.
Okay. How about you, Suhina? How many you can find?
Can I go to the restroom?
The question is, I have a fraction 2 by 5. How many equivalent fractions you can find? Suhina, how many?
15 or something?
Okay. How about you, Ananya? How many you can find?
I think 15 too.
15. Okay. How about you, Aradhya? How many you can find?
1 or 2.
1 or 2. How many you can find, Tasvik?
1 million?
1 million. Okay.
Infinite.
Infinity. Exactly. You can find infinite number of equivalent fractions for a given fraction. That's what I heard you.
But how?
Meaning, if I have 2 by 5, if I am totally jobless that day, I can multiply 2 by
100.
300 billion and 5 also by 300 billion.
That means there'll be 6 billion by...
I'm saying this many numbers I can use, okay? I can use 2 by 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, and I will just go on and waste my whole day, waste my 10 pens, 5 notebooks, and just keep doing it.
Yeah.
So, get the conclusion right. What I'm trying to say, there is no limitation. If you have any fraction, you can choose which number you want to multiply with, which number you can 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 multiply with. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Yep.
What does that word say right there?
Which one?
That thing next to 300?
Millions. You don't have to write it down. I'm just fooling around right now. I'm just saying that if you have a given fraction, you can find as many equivalent fractions for that number. Yeah?
Like a circle, you can draw infinite lines to it, but it has to be dead center.
Whenever I make this kind of a sound, that means I'm not interested.
Oh.
Because that is not needed. See, now I'll tell you guys one important thing. You guys think that this guy is very rude, he keeps on scolding kids. And I have to do it. I don't have a choice. Because if I don't stop you guys from talking nonsense, which everybody loves doing, if I don't stop you guys from doing that, nobody will learn even a single thing in the class, no matter how big the class is. Okay? That's why if I'm stopping you, I'm stopping for a reason. and you guys have to get the message right, because if you just keep on blabbering the whole class, then I will just sit on a chair, do nothing. Okay? And that is not going to be good for anybody. Now, let's talk about one small thing called algebra. Okay? How much time do we have? We have a lot of time.
That was it.
Mm-hmm. Lot of time.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
8 minutes. You only have 8 minutes.
Yeah, we can do it.
And if I just let you guys talk about unnecessary things, that 8 minutes will be gone in a wink of the eye. Okay? So let's understand some of the concepts of maths. Okay? What is algebra? What is algebra? Okay, I'll come to you, Tasvik, towards the end. Let's see, what do you mean by algebra? What exactly is the concept?
Finding different factors of unknowns.
Okay, finding different unknowns. That is algebra. Okay. Rudraksh, you were trying to say something.
I forgot.
You forgot.
Yeah, I forgot what was algebra.
So algebra is a form of yes, Suhina, go ahead.
Finding like a missing piece of question.
Finding the missing piece of information. Right? So see, whatever we have learned so far, we have learned addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, finding out decimals, converting to fractions, whatnot. Different things. Anything funny? Laughing?
No.
So whatever operations we do, let's say you have to add 2 plus 5, it's 7. These are known numbers. There will be situations when there will be things that are not known to you. And that is where algebra helps you with different tricks and techniques for finding out the unknowns. Okay? And that is where you will see that when we talk about regular maths, basic math that we have learned, okay, fine, add 3 plus 9, okay, done deal. 1 by 2 plus 3 by 9. You guys learn how to add fractions with different denominators. All that is fine. Life becomes more interesting. Somebody says, okay, x plus 3 equal to 8. Now, what do? I have x, I have a number 3, I have another number 8. What do I do with this? This is called unknown or a variable. And algebra helps you find out ways to solve for unknowns. That is the.
8 minus 3.
Don't try to be extra smart right now, because you can find x equal to 3 or 5 or 2 or whatever it is. I don't care for the answer. You know it. Why? Because I'm wanting you guys to understand first of all that algebra is a tool, a technique, or a way to solve for unknowns. That is what we do as part of algebra. How? That we will do in the coming classes, and we'll do double click on that. We'll solve some simple problems, and we'll see how actually algebra is helping. Yes, Joy, you were saying something. Joy, you were saying something. Oh, he dropped off. So basically, if you want to think about, that's me. Don't do that. So there are different flavors of maths that you guys will learn as time passes by. One is algebra, another is trigonometry. You have learned a little bit of geometry as well.
What is the second one? What is geometry?
Are you listening? Are you using your ears at all or not? Tell me one thing. I said second one is trigonometry.
What's trigonometry?
Trigonometry, you will learn. I said you will learn. Why you want to learn it now? No hurry. I'm just telling you guys that there are things that you will come across. There are different parts of math. There is nothing called math as a subject. Math has so many babies in the family. We'll learn about it one by one. Okay? So geometry. and lot of more things that we'll come across. Let's stop it here. I will let you guys go unless you have any questions before we end the class. Anika? Okay, everybody clear with respect to what we learned? Nobody has any doubt about equivalent fractions?
No.
Okay, wonderful. Alright, I'll let you guys go enjoy.